people he was actually around. Go be around them. Try to get around his mom, like try to get around
That's
some of
a
his family
biased
members.
opinion.
Try to go more in depth. Anybody can hop on Google. My son can hop on fucking Google.
Now, okay, that's cool. We can take opinions from family. We can take opinions from whoever the fuck. But you need to understand that that's a biased opinion, my nigga. I don't need too many biased opinions in a factual report, crazy. The fuck is you talking about? What's good as your boy Dmoney? We back in the stay. Alright, note on man. Another day. Another reaction. Now, Dollar Boys, that's really OG Dollar Boys. Y'all know I don't like this nigga point and shoot, but he reacted to exactly what I wanted to react to, so we all doing it. Fuck you talking about. So, Sharp took it upon himself to try to go and trap LaRaw's mouth. Let me tell you something. Sharp, I knew we was cool back in the day. We still cool. I'm just going to call out the bullshit that you do. I feel like you jumped on him because all the other people wanted you to do that. Does that make sense? You start asking all these dumbass questions. Well, do you think, well, what about his kids? And then I seen Hellcat. She cool. But listen, man, calm that shit down. That nigga is crazy. He's a serial killer, my nigga. It don't matter what the kids think. It don't matter what other niggas think. They don't want people to do, they don't want Trap Lil Ross to do it. Give a fuck, nigga. He's gonna do it. If he has all the information right here, and this is fact, shut the fuck up. You can't say nothing to him. It don't matter if he talk to somebody in person or not. Smash that like button. Let's get it, man.
All right, so today we're going to be going over this situation that happened yesterday on the news with Sharp and Trap Lord Ross and this other person named Hellcat that we're going to talk about. So Trap Lord Ross
they was
came
ganging
on
up
the
on him.
news as a guest, and I'm sure you guys know who Trap Lord Ross is. He's the British guy that makes YouTube documentaries about drill rappers and stuff. He made the King Von documentary. Anyway, so he's famous now because of all of his documentaries, so now he's a guest on No Jumper News, and these people should be like hailing him and thanking him for coming on. But instead, what ended up happening was Sharp started pressing, and Hellcat. Sharp and Hellcat started pressing Trap Lord Ross, and they tried to like put him on the hot seat and like grill him about his culture vultureness.
And I gotta say this, my black people, my minorities, y'all niggas gotta stop getting mad when white people pull out facts and you think your emotion is more than facts. It's not. I promise you it's not. I don't give a fuck how you feel. I don't give a fuck how King Von Mom feels. This is fact. This is what happened. Shut the fuck up. Don't get mad at him for being a smart nigga and taking this information when nobody else did. Let it go. Stop dick eating. Come on.
His white privilege and stuff. So Sharp and Hellcat are going to press Trap Lord Ross, and then Trap Lord Ross just easily retorts and just effortlessly destroys them. And when he does that, they just sit there, Sharp and Hellcat, they get owned. It's almost like a deer in headlights, like they can't even talk. They're so stifled. And then Sharp's just like staring off into space because he knows.
Yeah,
he knows
Sharp,
the
man,
Reddit was going to pick this one up. He knew the sheriff was going to get involved at some point. He was already concerned. You can see it in his stupid, look at it. Look at the expression on this insane clown posse's face. He knew he fucked up. So let's go to this first clip. This is going to be Sharp opening up the show with him talking about his clothes and how Trap Lord Ross loved his clothes. And what was really going on is Trap Lord Ross was making fun of him and trolling him. And I think this is important because it sets the vibe for how these two are going to interact for the remainder of the show.
Yeah, no, Trap Lord, he was talking about like, he liked my clothes. He said, man, he liked my swag, right? You were saying that.
I was just saying, man, I feel like you just got like the eye for fashion. Like for me, I feel like it take me hours to put together like a nice outfit like you got, man. It's like head to toe on point.
Well, appreciate you. But I think it's because I really come from the streets. I done really been around different fashion senses and see how, everybody's dressing. That's probably why it doesn't take me too long. It's easy for me to get that shit together. You know what I'm saying?
Stop it,
Sharp
bro.
doesn't understand how zesty he's dressed. That's the problem. That's really what I need you guys to understand is that Sharp is unaware. He's out of...
Stop it. Yo, this is the second time a white person done came on and you disrespecting this nigga, man. It don't look good, bro. I'm gonna keep it a bean. Why every time a white nigga come in, you like, all right, I could bitch this nigga. I think it's because you can't bitch some niggas that's on crib, on Pyru. I don't think you can bully them niggas, so you take advantage when these niggas come in, bro. You gotta stop doing that, bro. I hope Adam was mad at you for this because, bro, you was not thinking, bro. Real shit. You on some nut shit.
Much. With
Slick
reality,
back,
I mean, look at this haircut. Look at
Shit,
this outfit.
see?
I mean, this
I
is
put
what
him on,
he
bro.
thinks is like top notch.
I literally put him
Look
on.
at how stupid he looks. Anyways, so Trap Lord Ross is like, oh man, you got such good fashion. And Sharp's like, yeah, I learned how to dress because I'm from the streets and you know, he's such an idiot.
Dick-eating,
and
bro.
so
I'm not
Sharp
gonna
looks
lie.
atrocious. He looks like he looks like Jafar. Or no. He looks like Scar from The Lion King. That's who he actually looks like. So Scar's going to start tearing into... Actually, wait. No, this is where Hellcat gets involved. Okay, so Hellcat's literally a nobody. She's a random person that sat in on an interview one time. That she wasn't even being interviewed. She sat in, and then I think she sat in. She might have not even been on camera. I don't care enough to research that, to be honest. But I do know that Flacco's the one who asked her to come back. So Flacco hired her essentially to No Jumper. Poetic Flacco is the reason for her being on No Jumper. And so she brings up the fact that Sharp doesn't like Trap Lord Ross.
How does that make you feel that Sharp don't respect your craft?
So she's very cowardly and very weasel-like, very lizard-like. So she's going to put it all on Sharp. And she's going to press Trap Lord Ross vicariously through Sharp.
You know, Sharp and them don't respect what you do because...
I respect you as a man because I don't know, you could be a good family man. You could take care of a lot of business in your actual life. And I applaud you for that. But I just kind of find it hard that, you know, motherfuckers that ain't never really like been in street politics or ever like really got outside and seen what's going on to make some of these in-depth documentaries is wild. He ain't never came from...
Like, it's starting to bother me. Like, Sharp, I know we were supposed to be cool. But it bothers me how much you want to appease the people, my nigga. Are you serious? What is wrong with being the intellectual, my nigga? The nigga is smart and he looks up this shit rather than hearing about the stories that a nigga told and they done skewed the story every time they told another nigga. What the fuck are we talking about? It would have been cool to get like an in-person interview, but you don't need it. We can go based off of the facts that were here. If you really want to go and see how the facts line up. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel like you was just high on the dick eat on this one, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
That shit, he don't even know what that shit feel like. Boy, that shit full of a lot of pain, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? A lot of sorrow.
Never
Let
said
that
it
man
wasn't.
sleep. Why go throwing alarm clocks in graveyards? I hate that shit.
Wow, so did you hear that? He says, let him sleep, let him sleep. Stop throwing alarm clocks in
but
graveyards.
niggas talk
I
about
hate
him all
that
day.
shit. What the fuck was that? That was not a bar. That was fucking stupid as fuck.
It's not that I don't respect his craft. I don't respect what he's putting out.
So Sharp has no right to speak on the streets at all. He's not from the streets. He's not from a hood, from any city, from anywhere. He's not in politics at all. He doesn't have any right to speak on the streets at all. He's a former bum. He is a former boyfriend pimping, cigarette rolling, fucking weird guy. Okay, from Nevada. And so for Sharp to act like he's this tough guy and stuff, only when this Trap Lord Ross is around. Why doesn't he talk about the streets and stuff when there's gangsters around? That doesn't make any sense. It's almost like he's a
Let's
little
talk
bitch.
about that.
And he really
Let's
has no
start
business
there.
telling Trap.
Let's start there. Why you don't talk about the streets when big dogs around, bro? Because you know them niggas gonna be like, yeah, well, I beat up 40 niggas. You gonna be like, well, damn, I ain't beat up no niggas. You can't give your opinion when it's a regular nigga out there, man. You gotta stop, bro. You gotta stop with this shit, man. I don't like it, bro. I feel like you picking on niggas. Cause you wouldn't do this to another nigga that say, I'm 60s, I'm this. You wouldn't do it. Why are you disrespecting this nigga? And this nigga is really taking all this shit from Google, doing a lot of research. This shit take a lot of time. Why the fuck I gotta be a dumbass nigga to understand what dumbass niggas do? What we talking about? The fuck we talking about, bro?
Lord Ross, what he can and cannot cover. Sharp isn't from the streets either. Can we corroborate any? I mean, Sharp just says, yeah, I'm
That's
from
not
the streets, homie. And everyone
not
goes,
true.
oh, wow, yeah, he's
That's
from
not
here.
true.
That's all we get. We
That's
don't.
not true.
There's no way of corroborating
Pimpin'
any
is
of
from the
that.
street.
So to me, Sharp gives me like fucking soft, never been in the streets at all vibe. Okay, and I just want to point that out. Also, Sharp says that Trap Lord Ross shouldn't make videos on things that he has nothing to do with. Meanwhile, Sharp has this super passionate opinion about all this shit that has nothing to do with him. Sharp's not from Chicago. Sharp never knew King Von, wasn't affected by King Von's death. Sharp's just a fan. Just like Trap Lord Ross, a fan. So Hellcat knows that Sharp doesn't like Trap Lord Ross, and so she starts fanning the flames a little bit by bringing it up. And she knows that Sharp doesn't like him because of this interview that came out where Sharp interviewed this fucking dump truck on the Sharp Tank.
Oh, I
and
think
on this show, late in the show, they started really blasting Trap Lord Ross. I want to play you that clip.
When that nigga did that King Von documentary, that's all he used was tweets. Vine was that heavy on Twitter.
I think that was Trap Lord Ross.
The one with the small head, the funny looking one, Harry Potter.
Yeah, Trap Lord Ross.
No! Not a huge fan of Trap Lord Ross. Just don't like it. Some of this culture vulture shit irritates me.
I don't fuck with that because I feel like Trap Lord Ross is just another fucking fan watching from behind the scenes, and he took something and he capitalized off of it. I'm not with especially something that ain't even got nothing to do with him.
Yo, you not
that
even
nigga ain't
from
never
here.
he ain't never even been through even a piece of that shit.
Bro, they gangsters over there. Why don't he fuck with them niggas over there? Them niggas be street niggas
Trap
over
Lord
there.
Ross, man. Hey, I'm gonna be real with you, nigga. Shame on you, nigga.
Shame on you, bitch ass nigga.
Because I'm gonna be real.
Fuck
you
that
might
nigga.
have, to be real, he was down some whole shit because if you really look at the
He's
shit.
a whore, nigga.
You put some shit together that you really don't.
We got two people that don't know not a near Chicago nigga talking all this shit about a nigga that's just trying to get money. Y'all niggas are fucking idiots. If y'all niggas are saying this, y'all niggas are not hip. If you're saying, yo, why are you taking advantage of the Chicago niggas? If you saying that, bro, you was not tapped in. You was not watching what was going on, my nigga. Them niggas would literally start blowing at these niggas. Bug out. On camera. There's a video that Act posted of these niggas blowing niggas on camera. What are we talking about? Did you see what Academics did, bro? Did you watch the war in Chirac? Do you see how popular that was? Stop talking about it. Stop doing this. For real. I feel like you're doing this because he white. And I don't just like when niggas do some weird shit when they around black people and they white. Nah, when niggas are around white people and they black and they start doing weird shit, it pissed me the fuck off. Y'all niggas some nut shit.
Don't even know nothing really about.
You don't know shit, nigga.
You gathered all your information off a line. And some niggas that claim they knew, like, you try to paint Von nigga as, like, any of this.
All right, so as you can see,
he would want to be painted as a demon, though.
Really jealous and envious of him. And who the fuck is this? This looks like the girl that pulled up on Smokey.
Cause see, I ate twice before I came. God damn!
Yo, he only said that
I want to direct your attention up to her forehead.
Oh,
her
shit.
wig
that shit is kind of high up.
Correctly. It's her original scalp line is protruding through the bottom of this lace front. I mean, is this a lace front? This is literally insane. Like, how incredibly tacky and ugly does this look?
That was supposed to be the baby
she's dressed
hairs,
like
bro.
a hobo. She's got some Vans on with some fucking Dickies shorts, some warts all over her knee, white t-shirt tucked in. She looks like she's on her way to work to go paint houses or something. I don't know.
Nah,
all right, so now that we know that Sharp's been hating on Trap Lord Ross and that this is old news, we can get back to the situation at hand with Hellcat and Sharp pressing Trap Lord Ross.
Google, bro. Get out in the streets and find out. Go get around some of the people he was actually around. Go be around them. Try to get around his mom. Like, try to get around
That's
some of
a
his
biased
family members.
opinion.
Try to go more in depth. Anybody can hop on Google. My son can hop on fucking Google.
Now, okay, that's cool. We can take opinions from family. We can take opinions from whoever the fuck. But you need to understand that that's a biased opinion, my nigga. I don't need too many biased opinions in a factual report, crazy. The fuck is you talking about? Why are you getting mad at this nigga? Because he said, nah, I don't want facts, bro. I want opinions. Nigga, fuck you. The fuck? There's a reason why this is the most watched fucking documentary on fucking King Von of all time.
And type in fucking what happened.
Come on, man.
What do they feel about Von? I'm saying, if you're going to put out
that don't
type
really
of shit,
matter.
Put some accuracy to it, homie. Like,
that's
Are
accuracy.
you listening to what Sharp is saying? Like the way if you're going to do it, oh my God. You got to get more in depth. You got to go be around his sister and go be around his mom. Like, what the fuck am I listening to? Sharp has a problem with this journalist who's not from the streets doing evidence-based research through Google, but he would not have a problem with it if he actually reached out and went and hung out with his mom and his sister and tried to get to know them. That's what Sharp thinks needs to... Sharp is so unbelievably dumb. So here's a clip of Trap Lord Ross explaining himself to
Where
them.
I'm trying to come from is truly as like a fan of rap music. So like with the Von documentary, like I didn't set out to be like, yo, I'm going to put dirt on Von's name because I don't like Von or anything like that. Like I really
That's
approached
what
that
he
documentary
wanted.
from the perspective of like, I'm a fan of Von's music. I done heard every Von lyric there is, every Von feature. Like I've been a super fan of Von from back when he was alive doing his thing, right? So like for me, my thing is it's like if these songs, like Von is a Billboard charting artist, okay? He's a mainstream artist. Like he done come from the streets and the most, you know, dangerous, difficult background that you could possibly imagine. But he actually made it to the point where he's making songs on the Billboard charts. And so
Philly's
for me,
dangerous.
is it's like, I don't claim to be from the streets, but I am a fan and like I'm good at research. Like I don't claim to be.
All right, so that was a very concise, simple, easy to understand explanation of what he's doing. He's simply a super fan of something, and he's also a talented journalist who has found a way to use his journalism talent to research topics that he's very interested in and make money doing what he enjoys doing. I don't see what the problem with that. You have to be a hater to have a problem with that, right?
Yeah.
Sharp doesn't like Trap Lord Ross because he feels like he deserves more than he's getting out of life. He's sick to his stomach that he has Adam 16 signing his paychecks. And what Hellcat's doing is she is discriminating against Trap Lord Ross simply for the color of his skin. I think it's really despicable what she's doing here. My thing is, why doesn't Hellcat just keep it G and worry about herself and stop pocket watching the next man? You know what I mean? It's like Sharp and Hellcat are the brokest bums that you'll ever see. Look at this $99 tracksuit with these $89 white Air Forces. I mean, get the fuck out of here. Will someone cut this lady a check so she'll mind her own fucking business? I mean, golly. All right, so this next clip is going to shock you guys. This is going to be Sharp explaining to Trap Lord Ross that a lot of these gangster rappers are lying in their raps, and if he were to do a deep dive on them and make a documentary about them, he could like disprove their lies and stuff and ruin their reputation by exposing them as a liar. And Sharp, this is what Sharp went with. This is how incredibly dumb this guy is, okay?
Maybe you don't. See, that's the problem. I'm expecting you to know some shit that you don't.
Sure.
Like, there's a lot of cap in people's rap. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people might say certain things. Hey, he caught 7 bodies, never caught a body in their life. He might even be telling, let me speak.
Of course. Yeah,
He
go
might
ahead.
Look,
be
he's
telling a
zooming in.
story. You know how many niggas don't
He's
get picked
zooming
up
in.
the next nigga's story and tell it like they own? You ever had somebody do that to you?
And shit,
you find the
it's
fuck out
music
that this
every
wasn't
day.
even you. You're really talking about your homeboy the whole time. You know what I'm
hear
saying? Yeah. But this music be impactful, so they'll write it like that. Like, nah, it ain't gonna sound hard if I attempted to try to knock a nigga off. It's gonna sound hard if I got 7 bodies already up under my belt.
So you saying Von was all cap?
Not saying it was all cap, but I can tell you that in rap, and maybe in a lot of his, it could have been inflated.
Well, this is the
Well,
thing
it's
though.
past
Did you
rap,
watch the
though.
Did you watch the
Like-
Von documentary, or do you actually see the whole thing? You watch it?
All right, so Sharp basically said that everyone's capping and that you don't want to do a documentary on Von because he might have been inflating his lyrics with cap. What?
Let me tell you something that's not inflation. They said that on prom night, they went to a party and that nigga, I forgot his fucking name, Devon, something Von, what Bennett, shot a nigga at the prom night. How you pop niggas at prom night, bro? We supposed to be getting bitches on prom night, bro. You popping niggas. You fucking the night up, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. The fuck are you talking about, my nigga? That nigga keep telling y'all niggas he got 7 bodies, nigga, and he already popped like 3 niggas that we know. Well, shit, fuck it. Let's start believing that nigga. Shut the fuck up. Stop acting like it's not true.
What a fucking fool this guy is.
Trying
So
to discredit
Sharp's
that
obviously
nigga work.
reaching.
You know what, bro? I'm gonna end that shit right here. Stop trying to discredit that nigga work, bro. That nigga really do that work. Shut the fuck up. Stop trying to be the voice of the streets, cause you don't even fuck with the streets like that, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie, you acting crazy on this shit. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You acting crazy on this bitch. You acting crazy on this motherfucker, bro. And point and shoot, I don't like his white fat ass. But let me tell you something, bro. He not lying. You did too much to this nigga. And he wanted to step up for his white brethren. Let's keep it a bean. Point and shoot. We know why you did this. Smash that like button. Love the gang. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one, man. Give me as much as y'all can. You know we working back from getting hacked. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace.